Wow, it's the mango season. If you've not had Alfonso mango, my friends, you've missed something in life. Today felt like indulging myself to make mango curry for lunch, which goes very well with steamed rice, as well as our famous Kokanee fish fry. So got some amazing pomfret, and we'll be showing you the recipe of mango curry with Kokanee fish fry. Yeah, so stay tuned and let's look forward to it. So for mango curry, I have 150 grams of yogurt. I have around 3 tablespoons of chickpea powder, also known as besan. Then I have here cumin powder, which is also known as zira powder, or 1.5 teaspoon. With this I have mango puree, which is around 200 grams. And with that we also have another spice called dry coriander powder, around 3 tablespoons. For tempering, you can see I have some finely chopped ginger, then some of these red round chilies. If you don't have red dry round chilies, and if you have long ones, you can use that, whatever available. Then I have these curry leaves, right, a few curry leaves. I have this whole cumin seeds, around 1.5 teaspoon, and with that I have hing, which is also known as asafoetida. Okay, it's something available and they have many brands, so I have used this one, right, for my tempering. So now I have taken the yogurt, right? I have yogurt out here, which in the yogurt I am going to add the mango puree, right? And yes, with that I'm also going to add the chickpea powder, then the cumin powder and the coriander powder, right? Now I'm going to mix the entire batter till it becomes nice and smooth. So mango curry actually takes me back to my teenage years, when I used to be returning from my university and I would get this amazing aroma from my Gujarati neighbor, Mrs. Gada. Then I would ask her, "Auntie, what have you made today?" And she said, "Mango curry." That inspired me to try out different curries at times. So once this has become nice and thick, I'll also add some water, okay, 100 grams of water, and then I'll mix that. So it becomes a little flowy and thick and watery, okay. So yes. So you can see here, okay, this is quite thick. I think we can add some more water to this, okay. So I'll add some more water. So this is around 200 ml of water. So it has to be little thick yet flowy. You can see here. Yeah, this is good. So when it's around this consistency, we will stop and we'll go for cooking. So I've taken a vessel to cook my curry, the mango curry, and now once the vessel is slightly hot, I'm going to add in the mixture that we had. So here we have the curry, which we are going to cook for 15 minutes, and with that I'm going to add 2 green chilies, right, so that it gives a little tinge of spice with the sweet mango pulp. You can see how the curry is boiling in those 15 minutes. Yeah, so now after 15 minutes I will start tempering, then garnish, and it's ready to have with hot rice, any veggie, and we love having fish fry with this. Now once after 15 minutes, you see your curry has become nice and thick, right? And we also added salt, 1 teaspoon of salt. So once it's like, you feel it's nice and thick, that's when now we are going to do the tempering, right? So here, look at, I have this vessel for tempering. I have put in 2 tablespoons of oil, and when the oil is getting hot, I'm going to add the tempering mixture as I showed you earlier. So I'm going to start with the full cumin. You can see that? Oh, that's ready, right? Then the curry leaf, then the red chilies, right? The ginger gives an amazing flavor to a mango curry, right? And then I also have the hing, asafoetida. With this, while we are tempering, you can look. I wish you could smell this. This was so amazing, the smell. And with that, I am going to topple some red chili powder. Here, red chili powder. And wow, right? So it's almost ready. In this curry, I do not use fresh coriander. Okay, now this is ready. Now what I do is, as usual, like last time, some of it first. Then I'm going to mix that a bit, so my entire curry gets the flavor of the tempering. And once I mix it well like this, then I'm going to be adding the last of the tempering. Okay. Wow. So you can see my mango curry ready. Since we enjoy having fish so often, my friends and my children always ask me, how do you manage to buy fresh fish? Why don't you teach us to recognize how to choose a fresh fish? So today I will show you all which parts of the fish to check to see for its freshness. So when you want to recognize good fresh fish, always check for the eyes, right? So the eyes have to be nice and clear like this, so you know, okay, this fish is fresh. If it's reddish, then you should understand it's stale, right? Another thing you need to check is the gills out here. So that has to be nice and pink. Here you can, okay, I'll just try to show you how fresh. Yeah, you see that? It's nice and pinkish, right? Reddish pink. The gills should be nice reddish pink, and that's also, you come to know that it is fresh fish, right? And the only cleaning that you need to do is you remove this part of it in case you get this fish ever, you know, like full, and then you clean this part of it, you remove this off, and then we can cut like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then we can use this as a fry. So when you cut off the head, right, just make sure at the stomach part of the fish, whatever is there, clean it up, right? And then once you see it's clean like this, then you can cut in slices. So now we have this washed pomfret. We're going to add in 1 tablespoon actually of salt. Because it's going to be both the sides. Then we'll add in some turmeric. With that, we'll add in the 2 tablespoons of red chili, and we'll mix. In case you don't get pomfret, you can use curau, or you can use kingfish, which is also known as batang, for fry. After applying the red chili and salt and turmeric to the fish, now I have taken a pan which I have some oil in it. Once the oil is hot, I'm going to be adding the fish. Lovely. You're going to enjoy. You can have this fried fish with dal, rice. You can just have it with rice or pulao, whatever you find convenient to enjoy. You can have fish with anything. So now we are turning the fish. You feel, yeah, it's like nicely roasted in those spices. You can look at this color. Wow, yeah, that's lovely. It has to be. Isn't that yum? So if you have liked this recipe with Heavenly Bites with Minaz, do like, subscribe and share with your family and friends. Thank you.